What is going on, Guardians? My name is XCalion, and I have found myself in a bit of a pickle, a dilemma of sorts, with the implementation of skill-based matchmaking inside of the Control playlist, where I spend a vast majority of my time to get content. So how am I going to remedy this? Well, I think I'm going to do it by uploading some PvE videos. Yeah, shocking. I know, I don't do that very often, but I think for the near future, that's what I'm going to try to do, is just upload a few PvE related videos, and I'm going to start that off with this one. And I'm going to start by saying thank you to fellow content creator MyFi, who brought this to my attention, as there's no in-game notification or anything that tells you that this is in fact a thing, but it is. And that is 2 craftable god tier weapons. One of them being the super awesome Taipan 4FR Viced linear fusion rifle, which can roll triple tap firing line, absolutely god tier, along with the Vice Stinger origin trait, and again, fully crafted. That means crafted, fully crafted enhanced perks. And apart from that, the Amit Omelan auto rifle here. Again, Omelan fluid dynamics, great for reloading and whatnot, but overall, a decent 450 adaptive frame auto rifle that can be good inside of PvE and PvP. And I'll talk about some of the roles and stuff in a moment, but I want to start by telling you, well, how do you start this quest? Because again, there's nothing in game that tells you how to do it. Simply start this quest by going to the Enclave, going to the left side of the relic, and starting the quest Foundry Resonance. It'll give you a deep sight resonated Amit AR2 auto rifle, and give you the quest of completing an activity in the play, any like playlist activity, Vanguard, Strike, or Gambit, or Crucible. And upon doing that and completing the resonated weapon, basically getting the completion for it, you will be given a second quest step, as well as a second resonated Amit AR2 auto rifle. And mine went to the Postmaster, of course, but the second objective is basically just extracting the resonance elements from the weapon, and then completing the other one. And upon completing the other one, you only need 2 of them to be able to take this to the table and to craft it. And upon completing your second one, go back to the left side of the relic to start another quest called Foundry Shaping. And this will do the exact same thing, except it'll give you the Taipan 4FR linear fusion rifle. And this one's going to ask you to go complete either a round of dares or a wellspring, basically an offensive activity, and complete the weapon there. And upon doing that, you'll be given another one. And after completing the other one, you'll complete the quest for that, and you'll be able to craft that as well. And upon completing both, of course, you can take them to Shirochi and level them up to your heart's content, get them all the way to 16, so you can put whatever your heart's desire is on these weapons. And I'm going to start with the Amit AR2. In the third column, it can roll with Turnabout, Dynamic Sway Reduction, Stats for All, Triple Tap, Surplus, Ambitious Assassin, and Well-Rounded. And in the fourth column, it can roll with One for All, Adaptive Munitions, Incandescent, Tap the Trigger, Gut Shot Straight, the new perk, Pugilist, the new perk, and Adrenaline Junkie. And to top all that off with the Omelan Fluid Dynamics, it's really solid. Now, there's a couple of roles here that stand out to me. Of course, Stats for All, One for All is always fun. I think for PvE, I'm actually going to elect to go for Stats for All and Incandescent. This will be a competitor to the Mida Mini Tool, or the Callus Mini Tool, with Incandescent, and I'm actually super stoked for that, because Stats for All, getting 3 targets hit, increasing handling, reload speed, accuracy, it's all just too good. The reload speed benefit that you get from that really amps it up, so that you can keep this weapon reloaded quite a bit with Incandescent. Incandescent makes it super easy to tag 3 targets at once, so super good there. And I think for PvP, the obvious choice for me is going to be Dynamic Sway Reduction and Tap the Trigger. You're basically going to get bonus stability, making this thing an absolute laser beam. And being an adaptive frame, it's actually in a pretty good spot right now. Adaptive auto rifles got a decent little buff at the beginning of the season, so that'll be something to look forward to. That's definitely something that I'm going to try out. And then moving on to the Taipan 4FR. This being, of course, a PvE linear fusion rifle, linear fusions being super hot right now, and this one in particular being able to roll with triple tap and firing line. My goodness, you can get frenzy as well. That's also going to be good, but firing line, if you're playing with a fire team, that is a flat 35% buff. And the enhanced version, I had a fire team member, a friend of mine, say that it didn't do anything. The enhanced version actually increases the range. It's not super substantial, but it's decent, right? And so triple tap or clown cartridge, field prep if you're feeling like some extra reload speed, but triple tap, if you keep that going, you're not going to need that extra reload speed. But yeah, two super awesome weapons. Go and get them. I will say, if you're wanting a PvP role for the Taipan, you can always go with opening shot or snapshot. And there's not really anything else that's going to be super useful right there. Maybe field prep to get the extra accuracy while crouching. But yeah, other than that, nothing too super spicy for PvP. And you know what? Never mind. We're not talking about PvP right now. Not until they do something about that skill-based matchmaking. But that's gonna do it for me in this video, guys. Thanks for checking it out. It's two super awesome weapons that are free to get. And again, I wanted to do this because they don't tell you about this. It's just there. If you don't ever go to the left side of the relic at the Enclave, you have no idea this is even a thing, really. So it's good to know about, good to do, and I do want to again thank MyFi for making the video and making me aware to this. So without further ado, guys, I appreciate you for checking out the content. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Go over to MyFi's channel. I'll leave a link in the description. Check it out. You know, give him a like. Ring his notification bell so that you find out. That's how I knew about it. So yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Godspeed, my friends.